Today we're in the North Yorkshire moors, a place called Rosedale. We're looking at the iron workings at Bank Top. We're going down into the bottom to the village of Rosedale. I'll just give you a quick look before we do. Just before we go down into Rosedale, we look to our right hand side and we can see the old tramway that led towards the Hollins mine. And as you can see, this is a great viewpoint. You have a seat there as well. And then if we just keep moving round to our left, look. So we're heading off down the road to Rosedale to start our walk now. We're parked just at the back of the Milburn Arms Hotel, free parking. We're going to turn right out of the car park, make our way up towards Morelands Farm, walk across Dale Head, pick up the old railway line and make our way back towards East Mines. It's around. Head down towards the crossroads and go straight over towards the church. Little greens on our left hand side. We look to our right hand side. If you walk forward 100 yards, on your right hand side you've got toilets and that, and we've got a couple in the shade keeping out of the sun there, look. There's the green and Abbey tea rooms, telephone box, Abbey stores. We head straight forward and turn right by the side of the old school. As we walk round by the school and opposite the Abbey tea rooms, we take a quick look at St Mary's Church, and this was the site of Rosedale Abbey. There's not a lot remaining of it. At the school we turn right, walk across the front of the houses and then just keep bearing right up that little road in front of you. And then as you walk round the corner, you'll see a signpost on your left hand side, says Duncar Bridge. We turn left there. Just before we turn left, we look to our right hand side and there's St Mary's Church, and that column on your right could possibly be what's left of the old abbey. This takes you through the caravan park. We just keep heading forward through the park, bearing slightly left towards the river. Make your way to the end of the field, cross over the bridge and just keep heading forward. You'll walk up some steps and come out into an open field. Follow the trod path towards the houses and the road and then turn right. You're walking with a taxi driver today. Down the road towards Thorgill. 23rd of September today, nice and warm. We'll be ending up on the other side, the old railway line. We'll show you more of that later on. This road comes to a dead end, so it's nice and quiet as you're walking along. That's looking to our right hand side. We walk down the road for a few minutes till we see the footpath sign for Thorgill. We turn left through the gate and then we turn right through the next gate, following the yellow markers. We just keep heading forward through the gates. As you can see, we've got some great shots here. We could have walked down the road towards Thorgill, but by being up on the footpath, you've got the height and some great shots. So we're still heading forwards towards Thorgill. We're not far off Thorgill now. Another 2 or 3 minutes, we come out onto the road and Thorgill. We turn left there. As we head up the road, we pass a seat on our right hand side. It's only a tiny village, a handful of houses. As we make it to the top of the village, the tarmac road gives way to a gravel track. We just keep heading forward. We're heading towards Morland's farm now and Dale Head, following the track. Oh, we see this rare breed pig on our left hand side, look. We just keep heading forward on the left hand side of the track. We've got a farmhouse there, sat up on the side of the valley. On our right, we've got a couple of horses there, look, grazing in the fields. We walk through a gate, across the track, and then walk to the right hand side of the buildings in front, through the trees. We just walk past the farm now, slightly going uphill. We look to our right hand side and we can see East Mines. And we're walking across the front of them on the old railway line, so we shall be taking a closer look later on. We're still on the track, heading towards Morland's farm. Nice sunny day. The track's slowly dropping off downhill now. If we look, we've got a farm on our right hand side. We head forward between the posts. So we drop down slightly, going through a gate, heading straight forward. So we're following the fence line, heading towards Morland's farm now. We can see it just to the left hand side of the trees. We keep walking till we come to a gate in the farm track, and then we turn left. We're heading up towards Morland's farm now. We make our way towards the buildings and then turn right, heading forward. We walk by the side of the buildings, and at the footpath sign we turn right. We're heading towards Dale Head Farm and Tea Gardens now. As we head downhill to cross over the little bridge at the bottom towards Dale Head Farm, we take a quick shot to our left hand side, and that looks like Dale Head to me. Just in front of us we've got Dale Head Farm and Tea Garden. We cross over the little bridge at the bottom. We just keep heading forward, farms on our left, little streams on our right. We're going through the gate in the middle. Turn left, making our way up towards the farm now. And then turn right just before the first building on your right. Signpost says Fryupdale. So we're heading forward now, farms on our left hand side. We're following the bridleway, streams on our right. We're making our way uphill towards the railway line. We're just on our way up now. We've got a sheep about 10 foot away, just looking at us. Well, we've made our way to the top now. It's a bit of a sun trap here, so we stop for a cup of tea and then we turn right through the gate, and within a couple of minutes we'll be on the railway line. Well, here we are, we're up on the railway line. We're turning right, heading towards East Mines. So we're just following the old railway bed. As you head forward, you can see the line goes up to a higher level on your left. We're going to have a look up there, see what we can find, and then drop down onto the old railway line again. If we look to our right, there's a small building there with what looks like a chimney still standing. And in front of us we can see what looks like the remains of some of the workmen's houses. Let's go and have a look. Well, we can see the old houses on the left and the kilns in front of us at the side of the railway line. We're going to walk forward now. Just before we do, That's the view down below. We're inside some of the old ruins now. There's no roof on it. They look like a row of terraces. We're inside one of the cottages. There you can see an old fireplace. It looks possibly as if they were 2 stories high. And as we look over the buildings, we find that there's still some plaster left. So obviously they were lined with plaster because it's quite a rough build really. But that'll have been done to probably keep the draft out. We don't know. But there it is. As you can see, the houses are made mainly of stone, but there is some brick there. You know, looking if it's forming the chimneys. Right, we turn round now. And here we've got a big building in front of us, and we wonder if this wasn't possibly a hall. We don't know. You know, there's no sign to tell us, but it's certainly a different build from the houses behind us. And then just in front of the houses, we've got some more stonework there at the side of the railway line. These look like old kilns. That's just looking back. We're still up on the higher level. You can see the old line down below. We're heading forward to have a look at the top of the kilns. As we walk forward towards the kilns, we see this archway on our left-hand side. What it was used for, we've no idea. We're on the top of the kilns now, looking in. And as you can see, some of it's probably been taken away for building when the workings were finished. Before we go any further, we look to our right and we think we can see Blakey Ridge up there, look. And the pub. We're going to be dropping down onto the old line in a minute. But just before we do, we'll just give you a view of what's ahead of us. That old building in front is part of the old railway line. And this is more or less the end of the line. At this side, East Mines. We head forward now through the gate, dropping down towards the road, passing the farm on our right-hand side. We make our way down to the road and cross straight over, walking forward on the track downhill. As we cross over the road, we take a quick shot of our left-hand side in the telephone box. So we make our way down the track, past hill houses on our left-hand side, through the gate, turn right. So we're heading forward now, downhill till we come to a gate, and then turn right. We make our way down to the little stream, and then bear off slightly left. We're heading towards Low Thorgill Farm. We're following an old trod path. You'll come to the little stream, turn left there. So we're heading forward now with the stream on our right-hand side. We're slowly making our way back towards Rosedale Abbey now. We just keep heading forward. Well, we're going to head forward now and go through the gate just at the far side of the Three Horses. We're still following the river and the yellow arrows. As we go through the gate, we think that's quite a nice shot. There's a bridge on our right-hand side, but we just keep heading forward with the river on our right. We're more or less out into open fields again now, but we've still got the stream on our right-hand side. Well, we'll be back in a few minutes now. You can see the berries on them 2 bushes. It's quite colourful. We've come out near the caravan park. If you keep heading forward, that'll take you down into the village. We hope you've enjoyed our walk today in Rosedale. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.